The high meets the low, all is a single plan. Fundamentally, there is no dichotomy between the high and the low. Everything is part of a wholesome plan. There is a kind of a completeness in the design, and it is that which has to be recognized, which has to be practiced, which has to be taken as a governing power in one's life, even to meet the extreme situation, even to meet the extreme situation. That all is a single plan, that there is a death in this world, but that is also a part of the plan. Savitri has discovered her soul. She has found her soul. Not only she has found her soul, in that soul now is residing, in that house is residing the divine Shakti herself. She is there permanently now seated in the soul of human Savitri. But that is not enough. That is not going to solve the problem. The problem is the problem of death. Death is not lost in the soul. So discovering the soul, establishing the divine Shakti in the soul is not really going to solve the problem of death. Death is present in nature. Death is present in the physical. Death is born out of the inconscient stuff. It is there that Savitri has to face death. So whatever is born in her from that inconscience, it is that she must attend to. It is that which has to be looked into, and Savitri, if she has to conquer death, must find out where in that inconscient existence of us death is present. She receives the command, the divine Adesh, the divine guidance. She is prompted from her own supreme self, from divine Savitri, that she must annul herself totally, completely. She should be nothing. All that inconscient stuff which is there, she must throw it away. She must nullify that thing which is there in her being. She must annul herself that only God may be. Only when God is there and nothing else, then the question of the presence of death there does not arise. Savitri has to prepare herself to remove every bit, the last detail of inconscience in her, and then be ready to conquer death with the element of death, with the element of inconscience present in her. It becomes futile to meet death and conquer him. It becomes contradictory. She must annul herself totally. Savitri sets herself on the path, on the yogic, on the occult path, to totally annul herself that only God may be. She sees all the surges from her depths, from the depths of man, all the surges, she sees that. And what does she see that? The most important thing which she sees is the birth of thought. Therefrom, thought arises. It is that she sees. She must trace the origin of this thought. She must find out its source, and she sees that thought either comes from the cosmic field or it springs up from the subtle body itself, from her subtle body itself. She sees thoughts rising from the subtle body. She also sees beings appearing from her to her from the subtle body. Past events occur, move before her in the subtle body. Thoughts, feelings, ideas, subconscious hints, their links with the underlying reality becomes clear to Savitri. Thoughts leap down from above, from superconscious fields. Thoughts gleam from the subliminal depths, screened subliminal depths. Thoughts gleam from that. God's summits look back upon the abyss from above. God's summits look back upon the depths below here. Man lives between animal and God. The high meets the low. All is a single plan. There is the absolute stillness in that annulment. There is the absolute stillness. There nothing exists. It is bare and formidable. There is glimpse, the all negating void, which removes not only nature but also soul. It does not exist at all. The all negating void. Savitri experiences that all negating void. She has now a formless liberation. She is totally free. She has annulled herself completely that only God may be. Savitri is now ready to launch on her mission to conquer death. Soul, death does not exist. Nature, it does not exist anymore now. And therefore, Savitri, only where God is present, it is she who is going to confront death. The high meets the low, all is a single plan.